What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yotna. Thank you for tuning into the video. And yes, it has arrived. So I got my Xbox One S in the mail finally. Amazon F'd me, and I should have gotten it yesterday, but I got it today. But it doesn't matter. I finally got it, and I wanted to do an unboxing for you guys, as well as do a size comparison so you can see how much smaller it is than the original Xbox One. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. So I got my knife right here because you got that industrial tape they always put on the on these packages, man. All right. So first things first, nice sleek white front here. One thing I was kind of shocked about is it just says Xbox One. It doesn't say like Xbox One S. I thought that was kind of interesting, but I guess it's the S model because it has this look on the front of it. But yeah, 2 terabyte model. That's the launch model that just came out yesterday. Xbox One. On the back, man, check this out. On the back, they have this nice little mural thing that was also at E3 during the presentation. You got Laura, you got Chief, you got Phoenix, and then you got Forza. So obviously big blockbuster titles for Microsoft. Got it right here on the back. And then of course on the sides you have the typical hardware technology information where it talks about this is a 2 terabyte, it can do 4K, etc., etc. And then on the side here it's just a nice side view or vertical front view of the console. So I got the tape undone. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. So I just opened it up, and the first thing you see is Xbox One. This nice green little cardboard piece here. Oh, this is neat. It's like a booklet. Oh, it's a booklet explaining how to hook up the console. This is actually a neat little thing. It's like a cool collectible. I'm gonna hold on to this one. I really do like this. Might have to hang this up somewhere, sit on the desk or something like that. But this is definitely pretty neat. Alright, so we can go ahead and let's pull out this side white box first. I'm assuming this is going to be like our power cords and whatnot. So first thing first, we've got the controller here. Go ahead and open that up. Came with some batteries. Oh, and it came with some Duracells. Nice. But dang, boy, look at this controller. Woo-hoo-hoo. So it's got, these are the new controllers that have like the textured grip on the back here. So that actually feels really good, man. It has this extra grip to the controller, and I can see myself playing with it a while for this. It feels really good. Of course, triggers feel really good. This is just a sexy looking controller, man. Like, look at that thing. Nice white, deep metallic looking blacks. The Xbox logo, it's got the white X with the black around the white X. This is just a sexy looking controller. In fact, I almost don't even want to use this because it looks so good. But man, this looks clean. This is the new style controllers, like I said, with texture grip and Bluetooth. So I'm excited to start using this, and I'm gonna try to see if it works on the phone. But this is hype. Yeah, but seeing this controller definitely has me excited to see what the console looks like, because this is a very sexy looking controller. But in the rest of the white box here, let's see what we got on. So I opened this side, and that had the controller and the HDMI cord in it. On the sort of smaller panel on the left here, we have the power cord that plugs into the box. So this looks like a typical, like the double pronged cord, sort of like the PlayStation cords that Sony uses. See, what's cool is the Xbox One S has a internal power brick, so you no longer have that big ass brick that's sitting out to the side. You just got a cord that plugs directly into the console, so that is dope. All right, so now let's move on to the main event. Well, before we move on to the main event, looks like we got some extra little goodies that come into this, or that come in this packaging here. Let me open this up. Right off the bat, I already see like one of those 14-day gold things. I don't need that. I got Xbox Live Gold. So maybe I might give that away to one of you guys. This here is the vertical stand. So using this version of Xbox One S can stand vertically. The original one can't, but this one has been built to do so. So that's pretty cool. And this is the stand that it will use. Then also in this box, you've got like the manual that no one really reads, but that's in there. So we can throw that down. So we're done with these packages here. I'm just gonna throw that off to the side. All right, guys, now it's time to move on to the main event, the moment we've all been waiting for. I know I've been waiting for, and that's the console itself. Obviously, it comes in some nice foam to keep it protected, and I know I especially gotta keep mine protected because the USPS, the U.S. Postal Service, likes to sling my shit and throw it around, and so they slammed it on the ground out there, and I heard it slam, but it's all good. I'm sure it works. I'm sure it's fine, but good thing they got that good foam protection. So I always like these little, whatever this type of fabric is that protects pieces of hardware. And now we have the console, and damn boy, woo, man, this thing looks clean, man. This is a sexy console. Right off the bat, I can tell that this is like significant. I know they said 40%, but man, just holding it, you can tell that this is a way smaller console. Like, this junk is crazy. So I'm just gonna do a little spin around. Here we got the front. Here are the sides. We got that nice clean back. It looks so organized. And it's all, one thing that was interesting on the original Xbox that came out back in 2013 is these ports were kind of like indented, but these is on a nice flat surface. I mean, you might not be able to make it out in the video, maybe you can, but I think that adds a nice little bit of sleekness to the console. But man, this thing looks so good. And then there's the front again. Here's the top. You can see that big vent there. Getting some good ventilation. This does have a little bit more power than the original Xbox One, so we may get a little bit more heat, but I'm sure they made sure that this thing works like a champ. All right, so the next thing I want to try with this console is to try to see if I can get it to sit on the vertical stand here, just to see what that would look like. So here's the vertical stand, and it looks like, pretty sure that it goes on this end here, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I see how it goes now, just like that right there. Bam! And that's how it locks in. It has these like little, I don't even know what to call them. These little, indents that slide into the actual base of the console to sort of lock it in place. But let me turn it around here so you can get a better view. Slide it on. Bop! Yeah, bam. So that's what that looks like in the vertical mode. I actually like it a lot in the vertical mode. I think I have my old 360 in vertical mode quite a bit. So I may be using this in vertical mode as well because it just really showcases the nice aesthetics of the console. But that is the console and the vertical mode. So now what I want to do is sort of get everything lined up, and then I'll get some close-up shots for you guys so you can see what it looks like. All right, you guys, so right now we're about to get up close and personal with the Xbox One S here. So the first thing I wanted to do was get the new textured controller and bring that up to the camera for you. So check out that sexy new controller. This is the new ones with the textured grip on the back here. Obviously, you're not going to really be able to tell, but definitely feels good. That little, you can kind of hear it. Whereas the front is like super smooth. Sort of has like a sandpaper-ish grip feel. Of course, nice, sleek, glossy looking bumpers and triggers there. One thing I really liked with the new this new Xbox One S white controller is the Xbox guide button there, with the black logo with the white X going across the sphere there. I really like that. Just the overall aesthetics of this controller, man, is just super sexy. I'm really feeling it. And of course, you got the the headphone jack there. Beautiful controller. It's so daggone sexy, man. I don't even really want to use it. I'm about to just put it in a case or something. But that's the controller. And right here you can see the console. I got it on the vertical stand right now, and it's looking good. I'll go ahead and slide this off here. I'm gonna set it down because I wanted to show you the vertical stand. So I mentioned that it has these prongs here that it slides. The console has little slots that these slide into to sort of lock it in place and make sure that it doesn't topple over. So this is the vertical stand that your Xbox One S will sit on. And it'll let it stand tall, looking sexy. But that's the vertical stand. So now I'm gonna pick up the console and I'll show you what the Xbox One S looks like up close. So here's the top. One thing I like is that sort of that circular vent there. Something about that visual that just looks really good. Then of course we have the front of the console, nice white, sleek front with the black Xbox logo there on the right. And of course we have the sticker. I know some people peel those off. I like to leave mine on. I still have mine from my Xbox One Day 1 launch edition. My sticker's still on there. So I'll definitely leave mine on. You can see the infrared there on the front. It's kind of hard to see it. I don't think you probably could with the lighting. There you go. That's the infrared blaster there on the front with the controller connector as well as a extra USB port on the front. And then there's that slot for that Ultra HD Blu-ray drive. Alright, so another thing I wanted to show you guys with this console is the back of it and how sleek that looks with all the connections there. It's no longer indented like it was in the original Xbox One. Now it's all on a flat surface, and man, does it just look really nice aesthetically. I think this might be one of the best looking consoles I have ever owned. And you may notice that the Xbox One S is missing the Connect port. So this does not have a Connect port on it. You will have to well, if you already have a Connect and you've picked up a Xbox One S, you can contact the Microsoft support to get a free Connect adapter from them. So what it does is it plugs into USB, and then it will connect to your Connect. No pun intended. But they removed that. I assume that they removed it for a couple of reasons. One, to save probably some space on the inside of the console, and two, maybe just not that many people have a Connect. But you can still use it if you do like yours, like I do. I do love my Connect, and it works really well. So I will be putting in my order to get my free adapter. Alright, you guys, so I placed the Xbox One S on top of my original Day 1 edition Xbox One that I got at launch. And take a look, man. You can really see just how much smaller the Xbox One S is compared to the original Xbox One. The original Xbox One looks like a daggone VCR. And then you have this one that looks sort of like a, modern, it looks how a modern sleek console should look. And you can really see the size difference. Even with the sides, you can see that the thickness of it in width and height and just overall is just smaller. It's more compact, and it'll fit, probably 1,000,000 times better in anyone's entertainment center. So that is a huge plus. I really do like the compactness and the sleekness of the Xbox One S. But that was my Xbox One S unboxing and size comparison. Thank you so much for tuning into the video. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And go ahead and hit that red subscribe button and show your boys some support. I really appreciate it. And that way you'd be notified of when I release new videos, especially videos about this puppy right here, boy. Now, did you guys pick up an Xbox One S yesterday? How you feeling it? You like it? Do you like the better performance? Do you like the nice new visuals? Do you like the vertical stand? Let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling about the Xbox One S. I know I can't wait to dive into it. Right after this video, I'm going to hook this bad boy up and see what that 4K looks like, see what the improved performance looks like, all that good stuff. I'm super hyped. But again, thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.